we'll see Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens taking on Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the return, Devin Duvernay. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Here a throw taken in by Watkins, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Jackson to Watkins there for a Baltimore first. I have to imagine many defensive coordinators had a sleepless night trying to game plan ways to slow down Lamar Jackson. What do you think is the most effective way to try to do it?
Well, you've got to be a little counterintuitive because normally you're sitting on the wide receiver 1, aren't you? But with Lamar Jackson, I'd sit on the tight end. He loves to throw into the middle of the field, loves that position as his #1 target. Take that away and hope you have a corner who can stand up man-to-man against his speed guy on the perimeter.
Now Jackson on first down. That's taken in by Duvernay. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. To throw again is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. And he's got this down to the 35. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Could we get a touchdown to this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Nice play there by Shaq Barrett, and he was always going to be hard-pressed to match his 2019 output, where his 19.5 sacks led the NFL. But still in 2020, he put 8 on the board and remains a key cog in the Buccaneers defense.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Justin Tucker on for the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. Okay, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports.
After a rare scoreless first half, these teams now just looking for something as the second half gets underway. Jadon Mickens now from his end zone. It'll be a touchback. The ball brought out to the 25 as Mickens will not return it. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start the third quarter.
And Charles, a scoreless first half. How does that change how you assess things here moving forward?
Well, it doesn't change it a whole lot because, remember, it's still scoreless, which means you're starting from 0 again, so you just have one half to play instead of 2. What I would look at my play sheet, though, and see is something that maybe loosens things up for my guys, gets a smile on their faces, and gets them going to begin the second half.
Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Here's Brady to throw. Open man left side is Gronkowski. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 42. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Brady.
And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Howard. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Throwing again on second down. Brady. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin.
And now they have taken a fourth quarter lead. So we have a score to report after all. How about this?
Whoa. Stop the press. Yeah, I know. I just broke Broadcasting 101. I cut in on my play-by-play guy. But think about it this way. Marvin, our crack researcher, just handed us a note. We haven't had a scoreless tie in the NFL since 1943. 43.
And we will not have history here in this one, partner. Our first points of the game come in the fourth quarter.
I don't think that either one of us saw this game unfolding this way when it all began.
No, absolutely not. But, hey, now it's still just a one-score game, so don't go anywhere. A lot more to play for. The throw there by Brady intended for Gronkowski, but incomplete. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead.
On the return is Duvernay. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. I tell you what, it's kind of hard to imagine. They have not scored a single point, and yet they're in this position, a touchdown drive here, and they're in the lead.
Normally, when you have 0 on your side of the ledger on the scoreboard, you're a little bit discouraged. But when they look over and see their opponents, they don't see a number that's way out there. They don't see a number they can't attain. In fact, they can get it right here on this drive and potentially take the lead.
Connects with Duvernay.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Now Jackson.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Brady going to look to throw. Rifles one complete into the hands of Gronkowski. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. They're going to run forward Jones. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Oh, the return is Duvernay.
Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
The extra point here is good, but the late touchdown can only draw the score a bit closer as this game is over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last.